What's going on YouTube, Ferocity? I hope you guys are doing well. Back on Friday, we got the amazing news that XDefiant was going to drastically change weapon XP so that mastery camos would be easier to earn. The only question was, when was this update going to take effect? Well, it took effect this morning. Along with this update, they also addressed a couple bugs, so let's dive into it. This from Mark Rubin. We pushed through an emergency patch over the weekend. Thank you to everyone who worked on that on the team and at Sony and Microsoft. Changes. Updated progression. Primary weapon XP to level is now 1500 down from 3000 and secondary weapon XP level is 500 down from 1000. So they slashed everything in half, essentially giving you double XP. So you're going to be able to grind through your levels much quicker. And this change is retroactive, which means any and all XP that you've earned from the start of the game until now is going to take effect with this in mind. So when you wake up this morning, when you load into the game later today, you might have some mastery camos. You might be up to level 175. You might have all of the attachments. I don't really know, but I'm excited to see just how far into some of my weapons I actually am now. They also fixed a missing kill confirmation sound and fixed getting stuck if you died while spamming melee. Now, this isn't a massive patch. It's not addressing some of the other issues in this game. It's not addressing some of the other bugs I've seen online. But they wanted to make this weapon XP change, and they wanted to make it quickly. So I don't think they were trying to pile on a bunch of stuff onto this patch. I think they wanted to primarily focus on weapon XP because, yeah, I would argue they made a mistake with the way they addressed the mastery camos in their update last week. So this is them covering their own behind and saying, hey, you know what? We were wrong. Let's get this out ASAP. And we get it ASAP. And I always find it funny that companies have the ability to do this, but they just don't. Think of all the problems you've had in some of your favorite games over the past few years. And it always feels as if it takes days, weeks, months to get the things fixed that you want to see fixed. And the excuse is always, oh, these patches, they take time. Oh, it's bigger than you know. And then you see XDefiant just saying, hey, we messed up, and we're going to fix that now. It's that old adage you always hear, if they wanted to, they would. And I just don't think a lot of games want to. When there are obvious problems, they just kind of make everybody else deal with it. It's not that big of a deal. Who really cares at the end of the day? We care. The community cares. We want to have games that are actually actively trying to get better consistently. And that's what XDefiant is trying to do. And they're trying to service their community. As Mark Rubin said in his last Twitter post addressing this weapon XP change, this is a game for the players. This isn't centered around a motive from corporate. It's not like Ubisoft is saying, we need to make sure weapon XP is really quick so that we can make more money. That's not the case here. Instead, it's very obvious what they want is an ecosystem, an environment for players to feel rewarded, feel like there's an incentive to play, feel like the grind is worth it. And that's what we have now. So as we push towards more stuff coming into this game, because next week is a big week for XDefiant. We are going to be getting Season 1 launch. I'm super excited for that. But leading up to it, I'm very curious to see what kind of information, what kind of leaks are going to come over the coming days. So this is an exciting week for XDefiant, as it's kind of moving out of its beta phase, I'll call it, its preseason phase, and moving into its actual launch. Ranked is going to get a little bit more serious. I think that we're going to see some changes to the overall gameplay of this game, and it's going to be kind of neat to see the game sort of evolve from this week to next. But this change happening prior to Season 1 is massive, because I guarantee you that players who played this game and kind of put it aside until Season 1 came out just so that they can have some new content to be welcomed with are going to see this change and say, wow, I have so many more weapon levels. I have so many more attachments to choose from. The game has a little bit more variety. That is going to be kind of, hopefully, the sentiment around this. But that's it for today's video. Obviously, there's going to be some more news and notes coming this week, so if you're interested in that kind of stuff, stay tuned on this channel. I'm going to try to cover it as in depth as I possibly can, so I look forward to following up on whatever happens within the XDefiant community over the coming week. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.